Welcome. My name is Orlando Torresilla from Fingastorosilla.com. Today, a client asked us how to settle the inheritance and gift tax, because his father passed away and no one had told him that he had to file anything.
Y donaciones porque había fallecido su padre y no le había dicho a nadie que tuviera que presentar nada porque no.
I didn't know how to do it.
Entonces, tienen.
So, you have on the screen the Form 650 to file the inheritance and gift tax.
Impuesto sobre sucesiones y donaciones. En este caso,
In this case, it is in Castilla y León, but each autonomous community has its own.
tiene el suyo propio. Son todos prácticamente.
They're all practically the same. All of them, absolutely, in all the autonomous communities of Spain.
De España, excepto
Except for Model 650 for non-residents, which is not transferred to the autonomous communities, and would have to be done directly through the Treasury.
autónomas y lo tendría que hacer directamente a través de Hacienda. Así que vamos a comentar.
So let's briefly discuss this 650 model,
Este modelo lo tienen que
because this form must be filled out to pay the tax by anyone who is an heir of a deceased person.
de una persona fallecida. Obviamente,
Obviously, the forced heirs, children, who will have at least the legitimate inheritance, and it is important that you know the deadlines,
para los plazos.
because you have to submit it before 6 months. Before 6 months.
Antes de 6 meses hay un plazo de 6.
There is a 6-month period to submit it, from the death of the person from whom the inheritance will be received, and therefore pay the inheritance and gift tax.
Por lo tanto, pagar el impuesto sobre sucesiones y donaciones.
There are many bonuses. There are exemptions. And it is very important that this is done by someone who knows the subject.
Alguien que conozca el asunto, porque
Because the tax base is calculated with the values.
calcula con los valores y atención.
And be careful, in the case of real estate, the reference values of the cadastre are used, the values of the properties owned by the deceased, as well as vehicles, balances, funds, insurance, etc.
Los seguros, etcétera. Entonces todo esto
So, all of this has to be documented and prepared, as I said, by someone who knows the subject.
conozca del asunto porque es muy fácil equivocarse.
Because it is very easy to make mistakes. In addition, you must be aware of the reductions that may apply in autonomous communities, both for kinship with the deceased, the reduction for disability, the reduction for beneficiaries of life insurance, the acquisition of a habitual residence, and agricultural holdings.
De vivienda habitual, a explotaciones agrarias, así como tiene que conocer.
Anyone who does so must also be aware of the exemptions and bonuses that exist in each community.
Así que
So this video is for informational purposes and as a testimony from this person who told us that he did not know that this had to be presented, or how to present it.
ni cómo se presentaba,
Well, here you have the 650 model, which is accompanied by others.
que va acompañado de otros.
For example, Form 661, which is a type of inventory that contains all of the deceased's assets and rights.
Todos los bienes y derechos del causante. Y además decir que este
And also note that this model is a self-assessment and must be submitted by each of the deceased's heirs.
herederos del causante.
If there are 3 children, then all 3 children must submit it. Should also be said that it can be submitted as soon as the will is ready.
Puede presentar en cuanto esté el testamento, en cuanto esté, si no hay
If there is no will, it can be submitted as soon as the declaration of heirs is ready. For this you will also need the last will and testament and the death certificate.
Pero hay casos en
But there are cases in which the will, and this has also been told to us by clients, has taken more than 5 months. More than 5 months. To be delivered to the notary's office. I mean, it's an exceptional case, but it has happened, so of course, depending on how simple Form 650 is. Sometimes it can be submitted even if the will is not there, because if there is 1 child, or there are 2 children, well, it can be relatively simple and can be presented. If not, you would have to ask for an extension of the 6-month period, giving some reason, so that there are no penalties.
para que no haya sanciones, porque si lo presenta
Because if you submit it outside of that 6-month period, there are penalties. There are sanctions for not having submitted it on time.
Así que
So I hope you enjoyed the video. Orlando Torresilla, ThincasterAsilla.com, on WhatsApp 6930239926, +34 if you contact from outside Spain. We will be happy to help you on this phone with WhatsApp.
para ayudarles. Así que
So until next videos, God willing, thank you.